Hopefully this will turn out good. I've been wanting to show off, not my hands, but custom minis that I painted. And I'm hoping that this will focus correctly while I'm doing this. Oh yeah, that does look pretty good. But yeah, I had to rebuild this guy. He was one my brother-in-law found a bunch of minis that had fallen out of like a case. Had fallen out of like somebody's car or something, and they'd broke and gotten lost and stuff. And I repainted and rebuilt this guy because he was like smashed all the bejesus. I have this little tank guy. Yeah, this is actually turning out really good. And you can see me on the screen too. And there's a few of them where they're missing parts. Like this guy has two missing arms because he has like a gun arm here and like a scythe arm. But this one's missing it, so I just kind of made like he has stumps. And let's see. I have a bunch of these little guys. That have all been painted up. Man, I've been wanting to show these guys for a really long time too. And I have a bunch of guys like this too. And see, like this guy's missing an arm, so I painted it to look like a stump. Because a lot of these guys were broken, and I had to try to, rebuild what I could. But I have a bunch of different ones than others. I have like a little egg pod thing. There's a couple more. And my table keeps shaking the camera. I think this guy did such a perfect face on him. Some of them are a little tilted on, like this guy. But yeah, this is the guy. I think I did a really good job on his face. Let's see, there's one more of this guy. But yeah, this is way better at show. Man, I've been wanting to show these minis off for some time, but the phone I previously had just couldn't do it. No matter what, it couldn't do it. And see, this guy, he doesn't have. Few of them didn't even have like their tongues, but he doesn't have one half of his arm even. Why do people in the hallway gotta be loud right now? I think these two are still pretty solid though. I'm trying to remember now the miniature series they were supposed to be from. But tried to get, their teeth and, whoa, teeth and everything. I know when I finally found, like, really good pictures of these guys, they're actually wearing, like, armor, and part of this is kind of their skin. So they're painted a little oddly, but I wanted them kind of, custom my own. Okay, now I have, my my Warhammer ones that Nick sent me a long time ago. But here's the captain. I went with like the unarmored head. I was really impressed with how well I got these guys painted. Got their little bases kind of silver and green. But yeah. Been wanting to show these guys off for a really long time. That guy there. I got this guy. I think this one might be my favorite out of them, because I think some of the shading and the tiny accents, I think, just looked really good on him. But I think she got some. Well, I have it. That's like a she. I think she had really good uh, detailing too. Painted over them quite a bit so I could get the the dark blue in the undercape, silver and white like on the shield bits. And then I have all these guys. And I wanted to make them look all rusted and tattered, carrying kind of, worn out weapons and chains and stuff. And I think they turned out really well. You gave them kind of yellowing dead skin. And this guy, I really tried to. The silver kind of bled a bit, but I tried to give them a really rusty look without, covering over too much of their actual color. The only one I don't think it worked as well with is the warden, but I think he looks okay, because I wanted him to be a little bit more redder, like in the inside and stuff, whereas outside being a little more silver but still having the tatteredness. But I think it still translated pretty well with him. Let's see. This real little guy. He was one of the ones I think broke. There was a couple of them that the really tiny parts broke, but I managed to salvage them. That guy, you can really see his fangs and stuff. And it kind of helped that the kind of varnish that I put over him, it helped kind of shred some of the paint just right to where it looked like tattered fabric and stuff like that. I think this one was one of my favorite ones. I'm trying to remember. I have a couple that are really are quite a bit my favorites. Oh no, it's this one because it has a little X tombstone. Yeah, I spent quite a bit of time, getting trying to get it to look, pretty realistic, but have them kind of look, swamp ridden instead of, white, like white ghosts. Because they're supposed to be kind of like and white and blue type ghosts, but I wanted them to be kind of, whoa. I wanted them to be kind of rusty and, you know, dirt, dirt and swamp ridden. Whoops. And there's one more. This little guy. Yeah, I tried to make their weapons be nice and painted, and all their chains. But yeah, glad to finally show these off because I've just really, really needed to. So yeah, those are my custom minis. So till next time, I'll see you guys later.